Hey, beautiful people, it's Rakina. I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk about debt management plans in Chapter 13 bankruptcy. In a few episodes ago, I said the debt management plans, this can be 3 to 5 years. And I was like, this is so much similar to a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. So I definitely have to tell you guys like what's the key features of the debt management plan, and then also a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. Now when it comes down to the debt management plan, there is a few key features. So the first thing is eligibility. So usually you are generally going to be able to do it on unsecured debt such as credit card, medical bills, and personal loans. It's typically going to take about 3 to 5 years. So that's something to think about. You guys have to think about the interest rate. So often the credit counseling agency is actually going to negotiate lower interest rates with the creditors for you. You guys are going to have setup fees for this, and it's going to be charged by the credit counseling agency. You also have to think about the credit impact. So enrollment in the debt management plan can initially affect your credit score, but it can improve as you make regular payments and reduce your debt. And then also think about, not all creditors are going to let you participate in the debt management plan, okay? Or offer, the plan that you will want. So that's something to think about. That management plan, I believe in episode 149, the one I just did, we talked about just more things if you want to learn more about the debt management plans. Now, for the key things for Chapter 13 bankruptcy, the first thing is eligibility. So usually this is going to be available for individuals with regular income who has unsecured and secured debt within certain limits. So usually with the debt management plans, you're only usually thinking about unsecured debts. We're not talking about mortgages and automobiles, cars. So if you're thinking about saving those things or you want to include those in your plan, then you may want to go towards a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. Or if you want to make sure that you're going to save these assets, if you're going through something, then you may want to do a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. So if you're going through a foreclosure or something like that. Again, it's going to take about 3 to 5 years. Interest rate, creditors are generally paid according to the terms set forth in your bankruptcy plan. So you're going to have a bankruptcy plan just like you have your debt management plan, and they're going to be paid whatever that's in that plan. You guys are going to have court filing fees, and you guys are also going to have some attorney fees. So keep that in mind. Credit impact, you are filing Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You're going to have a bankruptcy listed on your credit report, that which can remain in your credit report for 7.5 years. Okay, well, for 7 years. So you have to keep that in mind. And usually bankruptcies be on there for 10 years. Okay, that's if you're going to do Chapter 7. So you have to understand that's going to be reported. Plus, a lot of your accounts are going to be closed right away. They're not going to be on. They're not going to be eligible for you to continue to use. They're going to a lot of times be closed. So you have new closed accounts in your credit reports. So it's going to greatly impact your credit. And you're actually going to, some debts are going to be partially discharged, while other debts are not. While others are not going to be fully discharged. So you got to think about, you cannot discharge your certain taxes and child support. So those are key differences. Just keep in mind that you do have options. This is just to give you like some thoughts about what's out there. There is much more on my website. I actually did a full blog for this actual video. So if you want those details, please check out my website. It's way more information on there, but hopefully that this was actually helpful. Hey, welcome to episode 151 of Credit 101. In this episode, we're going to talk about choosing a quality credit counseling organization. So if you guys are going to do like straight credit counseling, like full on counseling about your overall credit, then I want to talk about a few things. So the first thing is, you guys have to make sure that they are accredited. See if they are accredited in the NFCC and the FCAA. Also check for profit status. See if they're actually a nonprofit. A lot of these companies are nonprofit, and you just want to make sure you verify that. And also see if they have any type of reviews. This is for a lot of companies, so definitely check their reviews and see what their reviews are saying about them, and understand the different fees that they have. Don't just just say, oh, I like the company. Look and see what fees they're actually going to charge you. And another thing too, check also, um not only just I put review the services, but actually when I put review their services, we actually should talk about actually looking to see what exactly they're providing. Like, what exactly are you going to do? Are you going to do budget counseling? Are you going to do debt management plans, credit report reviews, financial education? Like, what exactly you're going to get? And then make sure that they have quality customer service. Verify their experience and expertise. You can do this by seeing any results that they have had in the past. Maybe someone said what they've been doing, see how long they've been doing it for. Check for any conflict of interest. Sometimes these companies could have, they can be owned by another company, and you don't know that they just have a certain type of agenda. So just see if they have any conflict of interest, and make sure you get some type of written agreement. And no matter what, just trust your instincts. You're going to know who you should be working with and who you should not be working with. But understand too, when you're working with any company, if there's anything that you have to do it. Okay, make sure you're doing your part too, because sometimes you'll find that you think that a company is not for you, but it's just that you're not doing your part also, or you're not doing as much as you can do. So hopefully you guys will be able to look at these different things and find your great